Aloha CSE 201 students. I'm really looking forward to spending this time with you. Before we start this week, I just wanted to review a little bit about the importance of culture-specific evangelism and why we do it. Again, think of ourselves as salesmen with the best product in the world. There's no other God that compares with our God. No other God died for us. And so we have this product that no one else has and is better than anything else out there. And yet nobody is buying it. Why is no one buying it? And since our product is better than everyone else's, it must be because of the way we are selling it, the way we're trying to explain what it does to people, that they cannot see the value of what we have. And so we have to look again at how we're selling this product and why aren't people understanding how valuable it is and how good a product it is. This is a reason for culture-specific evangelism, trying to present the product we have, best God there is available, where they can understand who He is and His love for them, that He's their God and He loves them. A missionary from Thailand came and spoke at our church, and he gave this example. They had adopted a child who was severely handicapped, and everyone thought that this child would always need 100% total care because he was so handicapped. But with a lot of love and prayers, this child is now a very functioning child, and people are astounded at how well he is doing. And yet there are people in Thailand who are very mad at the missionaries for doing this. And why are they mad at the missionaries for doing this? Well, they think that these well-meaning but ignorant foreigners are helping this child and therefore not letting this child fulfill its karma. And so this child will now have to come back again in another life to fill the karma because they have interfered with his karma by helping him. And so they think, well, these guys are well-meaning and everything, but they are stupid because they don't realize they're really damaging this child by preventing him from fulfilling his karma so he can come back in a better life. And you might say, well, that's Thailand. That is not really how the Japanese are. But yet one of our CSE 201 students went to hear a lecture by a famous Buddhist monk. So his example was that if you're meditating under a waterfall and you hear a child crying for help, what should you do? And she thought the answer was simple: go and help the child. And yet the Buddhist monk said that was the wrong answer. So you see, there are many things in Japan in the way their thinking is. It's still influenced by Buddhism and very different from the way we think. Another person from our church went to help with the tsunami relief in Japan and found that there were many people there who didn't want any help. And if they possibly could, they would not take any help. And one of the main reasons for that is obligation. They felt that if they accepted the help, they would be obligated, which is one of the Japanese cultural principles. And they did not want to be obligated to these foreigners. And so even if they accepted help because they really needed it, they didn't feel the joy and the love that they could have if somehow it could have been explained to them that this love was free. That this love was agape love, not expecting anything in return. Instead of feeling like almost like the Godfather, someday I will come and ask a favor of you, they would just know that this was the love of God for them, agape love, nothing in return, instead of feeling, oh boy, yes, I need help now, I gotta take it, but just feeling under a burden of obligation. So how can we let the Japanese know that this is their God who really loves them, and that coming to this God is not going foreign or to a foreign religion or to a foreign God, but really coming home to the fulfillment and the fullness of who it is to be Japanese. Again, it's all about love. And if we reject the culture, we reject the people, because the culture flows out of who the people are. One last thought. Satan is not a creator. He is a created being. There is only one creator God. He did not create the Japanese people or the Japanese culture that flows out of them. He's only a thief and a liar and a corrupter of those people and of that culture. And again, we need to look at when a thief comes into our house, does he look for all the rubbish to steal or the most valuable things he can find? So if he stole something in Japanese culture, why did he want it? And why did the Creator God create it in the first place? For himself. These are the things that we're looking for in this class, so that we can specifically help the Japanese understand how great a God this is. Whereas right now, only about 0.5% of the Japanese go to a Christian church. How can we let them know that this is their God? Obviously, we're not selling it in a very good way. We look forward to this class and spending time with you and learning together how we can reach these beloved people for Christ.